Before we dive into celebrating these, outstanding neuron matching computational prowess of the, contenders that brought us here today, I wanted to briefly acknowledge something that's happening concurrently. Right now, many in the science community, including our colleagues at Princeton, are participating in Stand Up for Science, which is a protest in support of science funding in the US. This event was already scheduled, and we have presenters coming in from out of town. So we chose to carry on. But I do want to mention a couple of things before we get started. First of all, solidarity with our colleagues at the NIH. You are working tirelessly to enable continued scientific research in the United States and abroad, and yet many of your peers are suddenly out of a job, as a sad state of affairs. Today, we're celebrating this fantastic data science, but I also want to bring people's attention to the importance of building connections beyond our own circles. When people, particularly the general public, feel excited about science and they understand it, when they realize that research is a journey that takes all of humanity forward, there's really no path but to support it. So I wanted to make a little call to action request for everyone here. I want to ask you to take a little time to make a social media post on a platform that you may no longer like for people who may oppose what you do. But you can put your most recent paper into Claude or ChatGPT and ask it to write a thread for non-scientists. We need to share how science impacts regular people in order for them to see why it is so important. We need the public to advocate loudly and clearly for more investment in our shared future. So we find ourselves sort of at a crossroads of chaos in a scientific symphony. Hopefully we'll find a path forward to harmony. Luckily, if we zoom out from the time frame of weeks and months and instead look at years and decades, there's really no world where science is not prominently shaping society. The work that you do matters. It's advancing our understanding of the world and of ourselves. So keep on carrying on. We can support and encourage each other during trying times. And with that, let's move forward into celebrating today's champions of neuron matching excellence.